Steve Buscemi. I like drawing interesting faces sometimes because they really make drawing fun. And he has an interesting face. He's very distinctive in the eyes and the mouth, and he's a great actor. I love Steve Buscemi. I may be saying his name wrong, and it's probably Buscemi. So sorry, I'll just call him Steve. So I drew this portrait in charcoal, and I'm going to kind of walk you through a little bit on how to do it, and maybe you'll learn something. Anytime I'm starting a charcoal drawing, I always start with willow charcoal for the preliminary sketch, if you will. This stuff is really good. I also recommend vine charcoal. If you have vine charcoal, that works just as well, if not better. I don't know. After I get the initial lines down, I start to fill in some shadow shapes, and it helps me to see better what things need to be fixed, and I brush it over with a paintbrush. I brush it over with a dry brush to blend it all together, and then I make adjustments from there if I need to. So now I'm just going to start going in with the pencil now and defining the features. I want to get the darks as dark as they're supposed to be. It's kind of like defining the value to make sure that you get the darks that you dark as it needs to be and light as light as it needs to be, because you want that full range of contrast. So at this point, I am starting to see things that I need to fix. The shape is off on his head. I'm so sorry about the angle of this video, by the way. I videoed it a while ago, so the angle is now perfect, so you probably can't really tell that there are things off, but I definitely could. And so I was fixing things, adjusted the eyes, which helped, and then adjusting the cheek. Like, I was making so many adjustments. I decided to do the thing I recommend always, and that's to turn the drawing upside down. So turn the drawing upside down. All of a sudden you're looking at it not as a face, but just as a drawing, and you're able to, like, seriously, the second I turned it over, I saw exactly what I need to fix, and it was just a very small detail around his chin. Then when I turned it over, to me, it looked like Steve Buscemi. I don't want to neglect the background. I've neglected backgrounds in my drawings for years, and I'm trying to get better about not neglecting having a background because it helps the figure stand out more. It could add contrast if you don't have it. It just add some background. So it's really simple, just a little bit, but. Another thing I'm doing a lot of is squinting. I'm squinting at this like crazy because I want to make sure that I'm getting all that value in, all the contrast, because I think especially us who are self-taught, we don't add that contrast. We don't get as dark as we need it to. It's always a very light drawing, and squinting can help you kind of see the value and not just like color, because this was a color photograph that I'm referencing from. The brush is my favorite thing to use. I don't use like blending sticks very often. I do sometimes, but usually only with pencil, but I really like using brushes, a softer blending. I went very, like on his hair, I didn't want to add that much detail. This was just an exercise in portrait and his face. I love drawing clothing, I really do, but sometimes when I'm just not feeling it, I really think it's fun to make it as a little more abstract, and so I just add this, like using the side of the charcoal stick and just putting it in the lines on his jacket. I thought that was a lot of fun. I thought the result was pretty good. Turn it upside down one more time just to make sure everything's good. Add any more details I didn't see when I was looking at it right side up. there was your result, and it was a lot of fun to do, and there will be definitely more on the way, so be sure to hit subscribe. Do lots of charcoal drawings, paintings, they're all coming up, and they're always usually 99.9% movie themed, okay? And we'll talk to you later.